I'm not going to say it's a mistake where a lot of guys at a certain age who have certain health issues that they know can pop up at any time to really go out there and marry them a young woman and end up having kids with these young women and knowing that financially they're not capable of really leaving anything behind for these young wives or their young little babies. Hey, how you guys doing? Smoothly here. Hopefully everybody's having a good night, good day, good morning. Whenever you're really watching this video here, it's late night here in the Lee household. You know, I had to get up, take my wife on out to someone's home. She didn't really want to drive by herself, and I understand that. You know, for a lot of you guys who's been really watching me for a long time and really rocking with this channel, you guys know that what my wife does. You know, she's a registered nurse here in Las Vegas. So I had to take her out to her home and she had to pronounce the passing of someone. You know, my condolences to the family. But I want to thank all you guys for coming back, watching my videos. I truly appreciate you guys very much. You know, like I say, this channel here is for me to talk to the fellas them who can agree to disagree, man. You know, the last video that I put out there, I can tell you this, about 10 subscribers. And I can tell you the reason why I lost those subscribers. You go in the comment section and read some of the comment from a lot of people who got angry about the things that I really talk about fathers really fighting for their kids. Hey, man, like I said, this is my channel. I put out videos when I want to talk about something, things that I think that's very important to me. So unfortunately, this channel wasn't really for them. So, you know, hopefully they can find a channel that they really love and stay with it. Because, you know, a lot of people tend to stay away from a lot of touchy subject or things they call very controversial. They don't really want to talk about these things. People just want to bury things. But hey, man, I'm too old for that shit and straightforward to bury things. You know, that's not what I'm really about. So hopefully they find a channel that they really like. This is a fun thing for me. This is not a money thing. I don't make money off YouTube. But anyway, here's what I really want to talk about here. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I had to take my wife to pronounce the passing of someone. Now, a lot of you guys know when I talk about things here, I'm relating a lot of things either to the fellas them who live here in America with their Filipino wives or ladies or fiancés, or I'm talking to fellas who are overseas in the Philippines that I know tune into my channel too, because I know who they really are. You know, I read their comments. But here's what I think a lot of people miss. And this might be a controversial thing too, but I'm going to talk about it. You know, for a lot of you guys who follow a lot of YouTubers out there, I think you guys heard the story of that individual dude out in, somewhere in Dumaguete. I'm not going to call no name because I was never really a fan of tuning into that man's channel. So I'm not even going to really use this video to get any click talking about someone's passing. I'm not going to do that. But what I really want to talk about here is guys not preparing financial things to set their young wives up in life. Some of us choose to keep our ladies here in America. Well, I met my wife here in Las Vegas. But some of us tend to do the right things, especially a lot of us older heads, you know. Some of us, I'm not going to say it's a mistake, where a lot of guys at a certain age who have certain health issues that they know can pop up at any time to really go out there and marry them a young woman and end up having kids with these young women and knowing that financially they're not capable of really leaving anything behind for these young wives or their young little babies. I think it's selfish. I truly think it's selfish. I really do. And I know a lot of guys are going to disagree with this here again, but guess what? Like I said, this channel is for me to talk about the things that I think is important. And talking to the guys who can agree to disagree without getting upset and they jet. But that's, like I say, man, I'm not speaking to those dudes. I'm speaking to the guys them who really genuinely care about the young ladies that they are bringing into their lives and want to set these ladies up when they pass on. I think it is so important, man, to really do, especially if you're going to go out here and you're going to impregnate these young women and knowing that in a year or so you're gone. What's going to happen to that baby? What's really going to happen to that baby? Are you going to be that damn selfish? Are you going to be that damn mean to not want to do the right thing by setting up some things for that baby? Whether buying a piece of land, building a house to leave behind for that child and that young wife that you guys brag about so much on your YouTube channel. Social Security can only get you so far. And unfortunately, a lot of you guys, that's all you all really relying on out there in the Philippines. It's just your Social Security. How far do you think that can get a family, especially if you're 69, going on 70 or in your 70s, when you're dead and gone? A lot of you guys are not going to bring your wives back to America. They need to be living here in America for a while before they can get part of your Social Security. But a lot of you guys don't want to do that. Either you guys just don't have the funds or you guys just don't really care to do that. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that a lot of people really knock. Truly. And I know I'm going to lose a couple more subscribers for really calling these guys' name, but no matter what you guys say about these dudes are making sure that they're setting up their young little kids for something better when they're gone. I'm going to put a little respect on his name. Sunshine Shoulders. No matter where he got the money from to build that house, he's setting up his little kid. Tim K made sure he did all the paperwork to get his wife the green card, sending his wife back to school to get an education to become a nurse. She already have her green card, so she can come abroad if something happened to him and at least do something for herself and her little baby. There's so many other dudes out there that we know we're watching who are doing these things. Our Philippine journey in Angeles City. That man lived here with his wife in America. And he made sure that he set his wife up really well when he's gone. A lot of guys, unfortunately, that we are watching on YouTube that we like are not doing these things. And trust me, that comes really fast on us. We're getting old. So we really need to really look at ourselves and say, hey, man, if I'm going to end up going with this young girl here and I know I have no intentions of really leaving anything behind for this young girl, or try to pregnate this young girl and leave a kid behind, because I know when I'm dead and gone, there is really not much to leave them. You guys got to stop this selfish shit, man. You guys are too old to do these dumb shit. Get with these ladies if you have to. Have your fun, but don't impregnate them. Please don't do that, because then you're not just going to be leaving one person behind suffering. You're going to be leaving a couple of people behind. I'm talking about the kids along with that woman. And that's not something that I think you guys should be out there really doing, man. Truly, if you know you don't have the funds and you have no intentions of setting them up. I'm just saying, man. It is late at night, driving my wife to pronounce that individual passing. I thought about this and I say, while it's fresh in my mind, I'm going to talk about this. For the people who are going to get upset and get very sensitive about it, I don't really give a damn. It's my channel. I'm going to talk about the things that I really want to talk about. But this is something that a lot of you guys should really think about, man. I'm just saying, man. But you guys always know what it is with me. It is always peace and love, man. Peace and love. If you don't like what somebody's saying on their YouTube channel, go create your own YouTube channel and counteract the shit that we're talking about, that a lot of you guys get sensitive about. I don't have no time to really care about how someone feel about something that I think is really important talking about, man. I'm out.